Alright, what is going on? So welcome back to a new video and Merry Christmas everyone. I hope y'all are having a wonderful, or had a wonderful, had or will have a wonderful Christmas whenever you're watching this. Enjoy it. Hopefully you had a good time with family, or if you don't celebrate it, just a very nice Thursday. But welcome back to a new Dragon Age, of course, where today we are gonna have to head back to the Elven camp. Be like, yo, this treaty here says you need to help me. You know, your boss died. My bad, kinda. He killed himself, I swear, after being kinda forced into it by me and all the werewolves, but we'll hide that fact. But this signature here says you'll need to help me get the daily genocide. I'm assuming the werewolves that turn into humans again will help us at some point. I know they like went to Denerim and will join us through that, or went to Redcliffe and Denerim. I know if Denerim is going to join us. Like that's where we're going next. Possibly not on this episode though, depending on how long stuff takes. But like if they went to Redcliffe or to Denerim or just somewhere else, then will still help us. If they're going to join together with the Danish elves, like they can find forgiveness, we'll have to see. Yeah, like hopefully they can help us as well. Otherwise just like the werewolves die, so I guess they don't have to help us, but I feel like now we helped you lift the curse, so you help me. Most of y'all are still gonna die, probably because of that, but you know, it is what it is. But just, that was very nice. It was very twisty turn, like I was like on the werewolf side, on the elven side, on the werewolf side, elven side, werewolf, elven. Eventually I do think I made the right choice. So let's go see if the elves still want to help me after me not killing... I mean, technically I still got rid of the werewolves. I just also killed their leader to do it. So I know they're gonna like that. Besides that, I feel like they should help me. But maybe they won't help me. Maybe it's like you picked a good ending where, like, you know, the werewolves are free and the elven leader finally gets rid of the grudge, but the elves now don't help you. I don't know. Let's go see in the game. Here we are with our beautiful friends. Let's head out here. So that... What way do I go? This is the way to get out to the upper levels. Is this the way to get outside of the forest entirely? Or the door? Maybe also leads to the upper ruins, question mark? Just fucking go over there. Ruins top level. I guess it's better, question mark? I'm still getting stuck when I'm auto walking game, come on. Oh, hold up. Money, oh, money. Never mind. Let's go through here. Flask containing corrosive, come shoulder, they're ready to terminal, cool. Oh yeah, this was a closed door. Yeah, I remember. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, this is where we found Zeltrion. I think we'll talk to him as well. I'm not sure. I think it's this way though, right? So enforced. Yes, thank you. Cool. This was a fun storyline. I think I talked about it last time a little bit, but probably. Maybe my favorite, I don't know. Brazilian Forest, Burn Lands, Brazilian Ruins, Brazilian Forest. Oh, we're fighting? Oh, fuck. Why is that a travel point? Like before it wasn't a travel point, why the fuck is it now?
We've been waiting for you, Warden.
Oh. Wait, why are the dwarves attacking me? What the fuck? Dwarf rebel. Fuck you. Fuck y'all doing? Why y'all attacking me? I'm not a bad guy. Help me, Alistair. Thank you. Can one of y'all kill that archer? Morgan, can you like freeze the motherfucker? Chank. Still sweep. Need some stamina. Hey, thank you. Yeah, you get him, Alistair. I'll take this guy. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, Alistair, because I'm gonna kill this guy. Are you good, Alistair? Please heal him. Win, thank you. Now please heal me. Actually, I'm fine. No mind. Okay, now heal me. Dirty fighting. No! You killed Alistair. How dare you? How dare you, you bastard. But there's more people. So Morgan wasn't attacking this guy anymore. Makes sense, Morgan. You are forgiven. This guy's dead anyway. I mean, I could just jump over this mountain, but that's everybody. Thank you. Spirit heart, cool. Nice suit. Look, I'm sorry I didn't pick Mr. Balin as the king, okay? Next time, in another life, another universe, I'll pick him, okay? When it is, I don't know. At least a few years, probably, but what are all these cross marks? Oh well, blocked. I guess. This way travel, yes. Travel further. Okay. West Brazilian Forest, okay. So just skip the east part of the forest, nice. Grand Oak, do we want to talk to you? Are you still there? You are still there? Maybe he has something to say, I don't know. We'll find out.
Greetings to thee once again. Thou hast not yet left the forest then?
Nothing important to say, cool. Then let's travel back again, travel back again, travel back again. I know if I have, I mean, I probably do have to travel back, I don't really know. I already know I have to go back to the elves, but like I assume I do. I'm not your own say. Does it say I have to? I mean, like I'm going to, but I mean, like, definitely for the quest lines, of course. But complete the ancient ritual. Also the curse. Doesn't seem like the quest line is saying I need to, but we will. Saving game, thank you. A bear. I think I already looted that corpse, didn't I? The new corpse. We'll fight the bear inside. What the fuck are you doing? Come on. Calm down, dear buddy. What do you think you're doing? Not on my watch. Chink. Right in the pee-pee. Got him.
As you wish.
Chainmail, yeah. The bear doesn't even give items. Whack. This is a long way back. This is not.
An interesting pet.
What? Another bear. I genuinely don't care. Got him. Another bear. I don't care. Let's just run away. I hope I can travel while I'm in fight. I can't travel while I'm in fight. Well, yeah, well, I guess you're fighting.
Let's get started.
Bam. Sweet, nice stab, thank you. Right there. That's everybody. Thank you. Thank you, Wynn, for healing my besto friendo. You are simply the best. Bam. Better than all the rest. Bam. Better than anyone. Simply the best. Maybe I could have traveled because it didn't give me the pop-up. Maybe I just didn't see the arrow. I don't know. Let's go.
It is done. The essence of the wolf's heart has banished all traces of cursed blood from the hunters. It is too bad that Zathrian had to die. I felt it when he departed.
Oh.
I think he was ready to go.
Yes. I'm sure he was. He was a hero in the end, Lanaya. How did you know about his connection to the curse?
I suspected. But Zathrian did not like to talk about that. Nonetheless, the curse is over, and no one else will be subjected to it. It will be difficult to fill Zathrian's shoes. He was our keeper for many
I feel like if you
centuries.
thought it had something to do with it, you should have kind of forced him to like kind of maybe stop it
But
somehow.
I am
But
keeper now. Let me say it officially then.
hey,
I hereby swear to uphold
cool.
the terms of the ancient contract our people formed with the Grey Wardens. Call, and we shall come, with great speed and purpose, and we shall strike at your foes. This I swear.
Thank you, Lanaya.
It has been a long time since the Dalish marched to war, but I trust that in the end, we shall make a difference for you.
Hells yeah. Level up for LSR Morgan. Hey, here we go. Morgan. We want magic, fireball, willpower, fireball, constitution, fireball. Here we have first weapons. Gun of Cold. This is what I needed to do, right? Freezing targets, avoid solid unless they pass through physical resistance check. Big cone, the target frozen. Solid back cone. Yes, and this one is the ultimate circle thing, Blizzard. Yeah. See, I've been leveling it, Queen. I told you I got the second one. There you go. Third one. Play. And more, LSR, I mean. Hella strength. Let's go hella strength, because all your armors need strength. Put them up in shield. Shield or disengage, bravery. Shield. Play. There you go. Can I open the chest now? Songbook. Sure. Look at them. Oh, that's not actually the people. No mind. Are there the people? Are they standing over here? Look at them no. Then I got two people together. I fight it. Let's close now. Hunter. I don't remember what your quest was. What did you need?
Come to check on my Hala and I again, have you?
Sure. Who are you? Is there anything I can do to help?
I don't know. Do you have any skills that might help her?
Oh, is it generally just like needing herbalism or whatever? Survival skills or something? Yeah.
Then I appreciate.
Okay, so it's just like every level survival, I guess. Then fair enough. This guy needed steel. We did get one, so I guess one is enough.
We are working hard to make enough equipment for all of the hunters. Our armaments will be superior to anything else you find on the battlefield.
To bother with you, I find some iron bar for you.
Let me see. Yes, that is indeed iron bark, and a substantial quantity of it as well.
It's like one, but
Well
sure, buddy,
done.
thank you.
An agreement is an agreement, and I will craft something from this wood for you. What would you like? A bow, or perhaps a breastplate?
Breastplate sounds good. I'm sure Clay needs more than I do. Ooh. I mean, probably. I mean, the elves will be stronger than me, question mark?
I must admit I'm surprised to witness such generosity from an outsider. You have my thanks, and the thanks of my clan for this gift. I will not allow your generosity to go without at least some reward. Come, I shall make something of the wood you bring.
Well, okay.
I've reformed the wood to my will. It is but a small token of our gratitude, but
I still got something, so honestly,
My
W.
blessing.
What do we get? Item conceived. Sort by newest. Ferrothorn's amulets. 20 nature resistance, -1 constitution. I mean, I don't know if you like that. I don't know if you want that. Sort by type. Yes. But thank you. Then are you the one who lost your wife?
You have returned. Is there
Yes.
any chance you have news of Delilah?
She's a werewolf. If you don't go that way until ending the curse, is she alive? Or is she dead? Like the whole encounter is just gone? Do you find her corpse? Or is she alive because she turned to a human then? Well, elf. That's an interesting question. I do.
You have news? Have you found her? Are you certain?
She gave me her scarf, see for yourself.
That is her scarf. Where did you find her? What's become of her?
She died from the curse, that's when I told you the truth. She was a werewolf, she suspected. Yeah, she died from the curse.
The keeper told me the truth?
Well,
you
probably
certain?
half-truth, he probably didn't tell you he did the curse. Of course, do you doubt me? If you must know, she was a werewolf.
So I was right. But what became of her?
She died. I killed her naturally, she died after us, but not before she sent her your, love.
She told you that? Yes. That is what she would do. At least she is at peace. Here is the amulet, as I promised.
Thank you.
Now I should go and make arrangements. I must mourn my wife as is proper. Dareth Shiral, Fare you well.
My condolences, my good sir, my condolences. Morgan disapproves. What did I do wrong? Spell resistance, because Loki, mages be OP. Morgan, I wanna like you so bad. But why disapprove? It's like, if you do a good thing, Morgan disapproves, but like, she's not, I mean, I guess it's because she's not really evil. I mean, she's kind of evil, but like, she's not evil. She's kind of a bitch. Any other side quests I need to do? Lord, the Dalish Master that entered Hala Beast is concerned about the one of the herd. Can do that. Complete the ancient ritual. Can do that. Okay. Cool. It's fine. Then I think we're done here. We got the elves by our side. Let's go to the party camp. 34th.
You!
Boop.
You were the Grey Warden who broke the curse! I demand to know what happened to the werewolves. Where did they go?
Nowhere. I killed them. They're no longer werewolves. The curse is broken. Yeah.
That makes no difference. Those monsters killed my husband. They killed so many of my people. They have Dalish blood on their hands. If they are human once more, that shall make it all the easier to take vengeance for their crimes. Tell me where they are.
I'm going to tell you that. Satrian wanted vengeance too. Look what it did. Persuade, lie, nowhere. I killed them. They left force peacefully. Persuasion should work, because we have it max level.
It destroyed him. Yes,
Yeah,
perhaps
bitch,
he's
sit the
dead
fuck
now.
down.
If they are gone and never return here, then perhaps it is better to let it simply end there. We will go back to the camp then. Thank you for your words.
Oh, well, I wouldn't go
Please
that far,
accept
but
a small
sure.
token of my gratitude. It belonged to my husband, and I cannot carry it any longer.
I don't know if I would go that way. Yeah, that guy's like, what the fuck did you do? I received silver leaf. +1 cunning. Sure. Where the fuck am I now? Went into the forest. Oh, oops. Why am I in the middle of the forest? Why am I in the middle of the fucking... Let's wait. Why am I here? What? Okay. Weird game to just put me back here randomly for no reason. Actually, yeah, that's probably close to it. I know why the game put me back here. Kind of weird. Did I take the wrong exit? I might have taken the wrong exit, but it's like fair. But why the fuck would you put me in the middle? Put me at the beginning here. Anyway. Hi, bear. Bye, bear. Base camp. Okay. Is that the exit then? Oh, I guess so. Travel. Still in forest, yeah. I remember being confused about that the first time as well. Because here you meet with the keeper when you come in, so it makes sense that you walked all the way here instead of like walking like from there to here. But I guess I'm just stupid. Yeah, here of course are the people that are seeing me off, I guess. Hi.
I understand we will be joining you in battle as soon as the hunters have recovered. I look forward to it.
Cool, bye.
This should be easy
Have
enough.
you given thought to perhaps prolonging your life by forcing another spirit into your service?
Of course not.
I would. Of course, I am still young, beautiful, and my life is my own, while you are bound to that circle. I wonder why I asked. It would be a silly thing, prolonging your life. A waste.
Jesus,
Think what you will,
Morgan.
Morgan. When the end comes,
Don't talk
I
to my
will
girl
go
Wynne like that.
gladly to my rest, proud of my achievements. While you will see how empty your life was. You will realize that because you never had love for others, you never received love in return. And you will die alone and unmourned.
You speak of meaningless things. I need no one to mourn me, old woman.
Nah.
More's the pity.
Jesus, Wynn destroyed Morgan there. Wynn, I love you. So, Morgan, your storyline, well, I mean, like, your storyline that we have discovered 2, 3, 4 episodes ago. 4. Is that literally your mother, Flameth, is forcing her daughters, is making daughters and forcing her daughters to be her body so she can live eternally, and now you're asking Wynn to do the same? Is that projecting that you want her to do that because you think she's like Flameth, because you hate the circle and you hate mages, because you now hate Flameth? Or are you just a bitch? Probably because you're just a bitch, to be honest, but okay. Party camp. Okay. Try to place traps at choke points where enemies have a higher chance of setting them off. Whatever. Hey doggo, please don't bark. Instantly barks. Sure, buddy. Sure. You do a little pee-pee. These are talk to emissary. I don't get what these emissaries are, because they're just like kind of standing here. Oh, supply crates. Hold up. Oh. This is where I do your back close ever so lightly. If runes, I don't know about that. Oh, wait, no. Oh, that's what you do. Okay, I understand. Oh. Well, dogs should theoretically still be happy. Alistair, how you doing?
On your mind?
I have some questions.
Of course.
What can a Templar do exactly?
Essentially, they're trained to fight. The Chantry would tell you that the Templars exist simply to defend. But don't let them fool you. They're an army. The other main purpose for a Templar is, of course, to hunt mages. To that end, we train in talents that drain mana and disrupt spells.
So, couldn't others learn these talents?
Perhaps, but there usually isn't much of an opportunity. The Chantry keeps a close rein on its Templars. We are given lyrium to help develop our magical talents, you see. Which means we become addicted.
Oh.
And since the Chantry controls the lyrium trade with the dwarves, well, I'm sure you can put 2 and 2 together.
So you are addicted to delirium? That's horrible. I can't believe they would do that.
Well, they do it, and they feel perfectly justified. You don't need lyrium in order to learn the Templar talents. Lyrium just makes Templars' talents more effective. Or so I was told. Maybe it doesn't even do that. The Chantry usually doesn't let their Templars get away either, so they can spread their secrets. I'm a bit of an exception. Lucky me.
Hey, let's go. We're getting the approval rate up.
Of course.
Can you tell me, can you teach others to be a Templar?
Others, yes. But not yourself. I need someone who's trained first as a warrior. It's as much about discipline as anything. I guess if I'm going to give up Chantry secrets, I may as well go all the way. Send whoever you want trained to me in camp, and I'll see what I can do.
So, do I need to talk to Sevron or Liliana? Yes. To one of them to learn their specialty? Is that how I get the specialties? Or, I don't know.
Something on your mind?
Some
Of
questions.
course.
Talking about the Grey Wardens.
Such as they are.
Where are the nearest Grey Wardens from here?
That's a good question. There's plenty in Orlais, but who knows where they might be found. And the nearest Orlesian city is weeks away. If we go north and cross the sea, there's bound to be some in the Free Marches. Again, however, I just don't know where. I don't know anything about Grey Wardens in other lands.
So there are, I mean, of course I've seen like west to Orlais, west to Orlais on the map before, so it's like, maybe Orlais is where like the second game takes place, maybe, or like the third game or something. Or Veilguard or like something. That could be cool. Their headquarters somewhere.
Here in Ferelden, there's our compound in Denerim at the palace, but that's it. Loghain will have control over that and be watching it, no doubt. Beyond that, the only place I know of is Weishaupt Fortress. That's the headquarters of all Grey Wardens in the Anderfelds, 1,000 miles from here. But I've no idea how to even contact them. So unless we try to get back to the compound in Denerim, I suppose the answer is no. There's nowhere for us to go.
Okay, so that happens now that there's just two of
I
us.
imagine
Just
that
the
eventually
two
the
of
Grey Wardens
us.
outside of Ferelden will wonder what's happened. Why there's no contact from Duncan or someone.
Duncan's alive, don't
They'll
worry.
send someone eventually. Though who knows what Loghain's people in Denerim will tell them. Maybe they won't send anyone. We could try to contact them. But that would mean leaving Ferelden, and even if we did, they couldn't come back with us in time to stop the Blight. So that means whatever happens, it's up to us.
Calling it now, because I still believe Duncan's very much alive. Because if they don't die on screen, they're not dead. It's gonna be the Avengers Endgame moment. We're all there, fighting, being like, the Darkspawn is too strong, the Blight is too strong. We need more people. We can't do this just all of us. We need help. And then Duncan's like, on your... No, not genuinely gonna be on your left. He genuinely says it's on your left. I'd be very surprised. But like, on your left, and storm in with all the Grey Wardens from Orlais, from there, from this, from there, from there. All storming in, yeah, for Ferelden, for the Grey Wardens, and gonna kill them all. Probably not, but maybe. I do think Duncan's alive. I don't know if he would have like all these other Grey Wardens with him, but it could be. That means we need to start rebuilding the Order.
I mean, eventually we would have to use the joining to make more Grey Wardens, right? But I don't know how to do the joining, or what's involved. I know it involves lyrium and some other magic, and that it's really difficult to prepare, but that's it.
Well, fuck,
Unless
I
we
don't know
can
either.
Find out more about the joining, I guess we better get used to the idea that there might only be two of us for now. Until more come from elsewhere.
What would happen if we just left?
Just left? You mean just left Ferelden? I don't know. If there's an archdemon, however, we're supposed to be the only ones who can defeat it. And that means the Blight would grow unchecked. Eventually, other Grey Wardens in Orlais and other lands would hear about it, and they would come to fight it, but they wouldn't come in time to save Ferelden. There's no way.
Okay.
I'm not
I feel like
going
that's a
anywhere.
disapproving thing, but you know, no
About
questions.
the Grey Wardens, anyhow. Fair enough. Something on your mind?
No questions.
Of course.
Ask everything about that. What changes about you after the
You
joining?
mean other than becoming a Grey Warden?
You mean you've been a Grey Warden longer than I have, and what changes physically?
You know, I asked Duncan this too, and all I got was, "You'll see."
He wouldn't tell you.
Oh, it's not that Duncan wants to keep it a secret. It's just that the Grey Wardens don't discuss it much. I gather it's not a pleasant topic. The first change I noticed was an increase in appetite. I used to get up in the middle of the night and raid the castle larder. I thought I was starving. I'd slurp down every dinner like it was my last. My face all covered in gravy. When I'd look up, the other Grey Wardens would stare, then laugh themselves to tears.
So it was a joke. Maybe you're just a pig and felt anything like that.
Really? I saw you eating dinner the other day. Savage.
Yes, well, just what? Anyway, that's true.
Ah, yes, the classy camaraderie of two men traveling out in the open. I take it you were like this before the joining, then. Oh, and then there were the nightmares.
Yes, I have had
Duncan
those.
said it was part of how we sense the Darkspawn. We tap into their, well, I don't know what you call it, their group mind.
Hive
And
mind.
when we sleep, it's even worse. You learn to block it out after a while, but at first it's hard. It's supposed to be worse for those who join during a blight. How is it for you?
I had some strange dreams, nightmares. Yes, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Some people never have much trouble, but that's rare. Others have trouble sleeping their entire life. They're just more sensitive, I suppose. Everyone ends up the same, though. Once you reach a certain age, the real nightmares come. That's how a Grey Warden knows his time has come.
His time has come.
Oh, that's right. We never had time to tell you that part, did we?
Oh.
Well, in addition to all the other wonderful things about being a Grey Warden, you don't need to worry about dying from old age.
Oh.
You've got 30 years to live.
Fuck.
Give or take. The taint. It's a death sentence. Ultimately, your body won't
I don't think I read the fine print.
When the time comes, most Grey Wardens go to Orzammar and die in battle rather than waiting. It's tradition.
Why Orzammar? Because of the Colosseum, probably.
You'll always find Darkspawn
Oh,
down where the
true.
dwarves are. The oldest Grey Wardens head to the deep roads for one last glorious battle. Not that there's a shortage of Darkspawn during a blight, but that's the tradition. The dwarves respect us for it. And you wondered why we kept the joining a secret from the new recruits. And there you have it.
I never wanted that, I understand. I feel betrayed, this is wrong. Seems a high price to pay, I mean. But like, it's like 30 years after you do the joining? Or like you die at 30? It's like once you do the joining you have 30 years to live? Or it's like you do the joining... If you do the joining at like 31, you just drink the thing and like, I'm a Grey Warden! Dies. I don't know how old my character is supposed to be. And Alistair is clearly like young 20s, mid 20s maybe. But like, I feel like Duncan was probably around 30 now. I don't know how old Duncan's supposed to be, but I feel like he would probably be like around 30, right? Like at least late 20s for sure. I guess like early 30s maybe, I don't know. This is a high price to pay.
I suppose it is. We're the only ones who can stop the blight, however. Is there a price too high to pay for that? You know, Duncan, he started having the nightmares again. He told me that in private. He said it wouldn't be long before he'd go to Orzammar himself. I guess he got what he wanted.
So I guess it was like 30 or like 29, yeah.
Something worthy of him.
It is all we have to look forward to. He got what he deserved, Jesus. He'll be remembered, Alistair, as will the others.
Ending the blight should make this all worthwhile, right?
Bruce +3 only. Alistair, come on, buddy. Need you to like me a little more.
Of course.
Dog's barking again. Would like to be a Grey Warden with all the others?
I didn't know them for very long. But I guess it was longer than you. You never met them all, did you? They were quite a group. Actually, they felt like an extended family, since we were all cut off from our former lives. We also laughed more than you'd think. There was this one time... Well, you probably don't want to hear stories about men you didn't know.
No, I'd like to hear about them. Were there any dwarves amongst them? Your product. Were there any dwarves? Yeah, were there any
There was
dwarves?
one when I first joined. A dwarf named Carrick.
Hell
He was
yeah.
one of the elders, and he left for Orzammar before the reports of the blight began. It's too bad, really. Carrick said that he never wanted to go back. He wanted to die fighting Darkspawn on the surface. There was one Grey Warden who came all the way from the Anderfells. What was his name? Gregor. He was a burly man with the biggest, fuzziest beard you've ever seen. And the man could drink. He drank all the time, but he never got drunk. Finally, we all made a pool to see just how many pints it would take to put him under the table.
Sounded like he had a lot of fun. I bet I could have outdrank him. I think I had a lot of fun.
Sometimes. We were kin of a sort. All of us had gone through the joining, so we knew... Anyhow, it doesn't have to be deadly serious all the time. Anyhow, we never did find out. He said he'd drink a pint for every half pint that the rest of us drank. He was still going by the time the rest of us were passed out. I'm told that Duncan walked in later on and saw us all passed out from one end of the hall to the other, and Gregor still drinking. Duncan laughed until he nearly...
This must be hard for you.
Yes, I suppose so. I thought I was done with this, but
Aww.
it just struck me that I have nothing to remember Duncan by. Nothing at all. There's no body, not even a token of his that I could take with me. That must sound really stupid to you.
Not at all. As we talk about it, certainly does. You have your memories of him.
I I just would have liked something of his to take with me, that's all. Well, there's no use in moaning about it, is there? He's gone. Let's just go. I'm wondering something. I'd like to know your thoughts about some of our traveling companions. Do you mind if I ask?
Well, you want to know? It's none of your business. Time for the juicy gossip I take it. Let's go.
I've got this nefarious plan to go around to each of them and secretly tell them all the nasty things you said. That way they'll mutiny and I shall become the group leader.
If you want to lead, all you have to do is ask. I don't trust you to lead us to lunch. Very cute. So, you know, I'm laughing at you, not with you. If you want to lead, all you have to do is ask.
What? Lead? Me? No, no leading. Bad things happen when I lead. We get lost. People die. And the next thing you know, I'm stranded somewhere without any pants.
So that's why you like Alistair Queen, because he also gets lost.
I've had enough
See how
time
it
to
is.
form my own opinions, and I just want to see if yours are any different.
What if you tell me your opinions as well?
Just try and stop me.
Okay.
Let's see, where should I begin? How about Ogren? You must have an opinion on the smell, at the very least.
I have opinions about him. No opinion. I thought you would get along. I actually rather like him. He's a bit much, isn't he? He's an excellent warrior. He's everything but an excellent warrior. He's the worst warrior ever. He's a bit much, isn't he?
Well, let's just say that I'm not so surprised he's not married any longer.
Well,
How he lifts his sword is a bit of a mystery. Though
Well,
I suppose the point is that he does lift it. And so long as we can point him in the right direction, he charges too. He has gusto, I'll give him that. Zevran, the elf. You can't trust him, can you? Do you believe his so-called vow?
I feel like, look, I don't like him because of his combat ability more than everything. 'Cause, like, I do like his personality, like I do like him being like drunk and like kind of funny. But I feel like you can't really blame his marriage on him. Like surely him always drinking. I don't know which came first. He was always drinking because Branka left, or he's always drinking during Branka there. But his wife kind of went crazy for an anvil and got corrupted by an anvil. So far that she sacrificed her own dwarves to Darkspawn to make more Darkspawn. So like, I feel like you can't really blame him for his marriage, but. No opinion. Next, maybe we'll see. Yes, actually, do not really know. Actually, do. I believe him.
Really? Why? That's a lot of trust to put in someone who tried to kill you.
I'm willing to give him a chance. If he tries anything, then he'll die.
Well, at least you're considering the possibility. He just seems shifty to me. What about Sten? The way he looks at me with those eyes. Creepy. And he's
Stand in the background, be
quiet
like,
for someone so big.
I respect him. There's no reason to be frightened of Sten. He's dedicated, I give him that. I agree, the Canary are
Yeah,
unsettling.
he doesn't
Yeah.
seem quite so bad as the Chantry tells us. According to them, his philosophy is vile and evil. Yet he seems so reasonable. And yet, he killed all those people. He doesn't even deny it. Doesn't that bother you?
We're all killers, Alistair. It means he's good at what he does. Yeah, it does bother me. He seems to regret what he did. I guess he does, I don't know. That bothered me a little.
Yet he seems otherwise honorable and even wise. I don't get it. What about Liliana? Is she crazy? Or do you really believe in her vision?
Don't believe in religious visions and miracles. I believe that she believes in her vision. She's crazy without a doubt. It could be true. Who said it isn't? I mean, I know all the shit about to make her. It could be true. I don't
Maybe
fucking know.
you're right. It's not as if she could have known that we needed help so desperately after all. Yet, there she was. I don't know what to make of her. If you look at her when she doesn't see you, she just looks so sad. I almost feel guilty taking her away from her life.
It was her choice.
Yes, I know. Still, I feel
I think.
badly for
I don't really remember.
Morrigan.
It's been so long since we picked her
Do
up.
you trust her? Think about it. Maybe Flemeth sent her with us for some other reason than she said.
You really don't like each other, do you? What reason could she have to betray us? You're probably right. You really don't like each other, do you?
Well, aside from the fact that she's a complete and utter bitch, no, I don't like her at all.
Yeah.
Why? Do you?
Like her just fine. Think she's beautiful, don't you? Don't have to like her, she's useful. I like all of these guys. I kind of like her, but like she's also kind of sometimes also like, bro, why? And she's beautiful, sure, but like that's not really relevant. And I don't have to like her. She's useful. I'm like, yeah, sure.
That's the most sensible thing I've heard out of you yet. Just remember that she's dangerous too, and evil, and...
Yeah, that's where we get it.
Enough. I think my curiosity is sated. Let's get back to it, shall we?
Oh, nothing about Win? Or dog? Yes, indeed. Dog, shut up. Honestly, you are very quiet for most of that, so honestly, you deserve some new pets. Yeah, who's a good boy? Who's that good boy? Who's that good boy? Yeah, good boy. Anything more?
Something on your mind?
Questions?
Of course.
Grey
Such as
Wardens.
they are.
No
About
questions.
the Grey Wardens, anyhow. Fair enough. Something on your mind?
Nope. Okay, Alexander's done. Cool. Hi Morgan. Actually, I should talk to Win now that I've calmed down dog, because I don't think the dog barks get all the way to Morgan. He says
What's on your mind?
before the dog barks getting to Morgan. Is there something we can do to cure you?
Cure me? What? Am I sick?
Well, you know what I mean, Win. In a sense, I mean, you're a little dead.
Even you know that you cannot cure the dead. And I'm not the only one dying. You are too. I'm just more efficient about it. Ah, child. Your concern is heartwarming. But death comes to everyone, and it is not something to fear.
I don't fear death, it's the dying that scares me. And that's the same thing. I'd rather be alive, really.
People fear not death, but having life taken from them. Many waste the life given to them, occupying themselves with things that do not matter. When the end comes, they say they did not have time enough to spend with loved ones, to fulfill dreams, to go on adventures they only talked about. But why should you fear death if you are happy with the life you have led? If you can look back on everything and say, yes, I am content, it is enough.
Because we always want more. I think it depends on the person you are. Are you content?
I think I've led a good life, a full life, and I, for one, am not afraid of death, whatever it may bring. They say that when you die, your spirit travels through the fade and returns to the Maker. And after that, we'll see, won't we?
Hell yeah, hell yeah. Oh.
What's on your mind?
Do you have any regrets at all?
I try not to dwell too much on the mistakes of my past, of which there are many. I would go quite mad if I did that.
Fair.
But I do have one regret.
Oh?
The greatest misstep of my life. Made even more grave because it had dire consequences for someone else.
Tell me, it might make me feel better. And all along I thought you were perfect. What did you do?
Years ago, I was assigned as mentor to a lad, Anarin. He was my first apprentice. Anarin was an elf, raised in one of the elven alienages, and he was very mistrustful of humans, especially humans in authority.
I can see how this could be trouble. Humans like you, but they made the street elves and humans alike.
All he knew of the humans was what he had seen in the alienage. He was very wary of us. What Anarin needed was time. Time to get used to his new home. Time to emerge from his shell, so we could build a rapport. I gave him no such time. I was young and arrogant. He is a mage, I thought. He needs to grow up and act like one. I expected too much from him, too quickly. I gave no consideration to his origin or his feelings, and he retreated further from me. All I could think of was how stubborn he was, how he was throwing away all his talent and his potential, just to be difficult.
What did he think of you? That just seemed so unlike you? Was he talented? Seems unlike you?
Age and wisdom have mellowed me. I was quite different back then. Much more unforgiving. You cannot plant crops in the cold, wintry ground. You cannot teach a student who is closed off and unresponsive. Patience is what is needed, and I learned that too late to help him.
What happened to him?
Anarin ran away from the circle one night. I had berated him over some trivial, ridiculous matter that I no longer remember. I drove him away because of something utterly unimportant. He was a child, 14 at the time of his leaving. They had his phylactery, and they hunted him down.
He's dead then? Phylactery? Yeah, I don't know what that means. Who hunted him down? Why didn't they just bring him back to tower?
The
Phylactery?
phylactery is a vial of blood taken from a mage. But blood is connected to life, and your blood can be used to track you down. They called him Maleficar, a mage who practices forbidden magic, deserving of death. He was a child, misunderstood and lost. I begged the Templars to tell me if he suffered, if they gave him a quick death. I got no answers from them. I was his mentor, and they wouldn't even tell me what became of him.
I guess you learned your lesson. She's good theory time, you know. That's what we do here. Could the spirit that's keeping her alive be that student? Thoughts? Because it's maybe a little cliche. Maybe like a little cliche maybe a little bit, but like, you know, like the whole like, oh, the student then dies, but then it comes back and still saves the master. I mean, I think that would be cool. It's not your fault, Wynn. I mean, more the Templar's fault for not like instantly killing him. It's not your fault.
I should have known better.
Should have known better.
Mentors. They were
than to
kind,
mess with you.
compassionate. Why didn't I learn from them? I failed in Aaron. All I had to do was listen to him. He would try to talk to me, and I would tell him to concentrate on his spells. He talked about the alienage sometimes, and the Dalish. He always talked about looking for the Dalish elves.
Think it's time to forgive yourself? Maybe you did find the Dalish? Maybe.
The Templars are well trained and thorough. That he still lives, it would be a vain hope. The apprentices that came after Anarin benefited greatly from the lessons I learned from him. In a sense, he was my teacher, and I his student.
See, there's a bright side. Then maybe a sacrifice was worthwhile. This is getting modern. See, there's a bright side.
And there it is. My story, my one greatest regret.
Wynnes regret. New quest. Hold up. Quest. Where? Companions. Wynne spoke to you about your first pupils. He took under her wing an elf named Anarin. She was quite harsh on him and drove him away from the circle. Anarin spoke often to the Dalish elves and dreamed of finding them. However, Wynne believes that there's no such thing. That was written down to kill the Templars. So do I just talk to her through it? Or...
What's on your mind?
We'll have to go back to the Dalish camp, because we'll have to ask them about Anarin. Grey Warden.
Is something troubling you?
I know it's difficult sometimes. Everyone expects so much of me. Sometimes I wish I could just go back to my old life. I think it's the best thing ever happened to me. Everyone expects so much from me.
No one said it would be easy. You are one of the 2 surviving Grey Wardens in Ferelden. You defend all of us, and much rests on your shoulders. It may not mean much to you, but thank you for having the courage to continue to fight.
I'll be ready when the time comes. I don't give up easily. I don't have a choice. I mean, I really didn't have a choice. I don't give up easily.
And that gives me hope.
But,
Have you heard much about the Grey Wardens of old?
I know there were more respect in the old days. What's there to hear? Only that I would have heard of the old tales. Yes.
It was said that watching the Wardens ride in on their white griffins was enough to rouse a weary heart and put the dance back in the step of an old man.
I can have a griffin?
The Wardens were powerful,
You
feared
mean now?
and respected, but they also inspired the common people. I remember a tale that was told to me many years ago.
There's a story of griffins in it. You're not going to tell it now, are you? You have no time for stories. Go on.
The Blight had ravaged the land for months, and the armies of the great kings had amassed for one last stand. As the sun burst through the clouds that boiled and churned in the dark sky above, it illuminated a vast seething horde of darkspawn, with the archdemon at its head. And it was then, when courage seemed to fail, and all lost to death and despair, that the Grey Wardens came. They arrived with the beating of wings like mighty war drums, and stood before the armies of men.
So Duncan is gonna come flying in with the other Grey Wardens on Griffins. Griffins, what happened then?
The Grey Wardens, grim and fearless, marched forth, ever between the men and the encroaching darkspawn. They formed a shield of their own bodies and held that line until the archdemon was dead, and the last darkspawn lay trampled in the dirt.
Hell yeah.
And then, demanding neither reward nor recognition for their sacrifice, the Grey Wardens departed. When the clouds finally rolled back, and the sun shone full upon the blighted ground, the great kings knew that they had lost no men, and none of their blood had been
Hell yeah.
spilled.
I like happy endings. Nonsense, both sides always take losses when this happen.
This is a tale about no battle the Grey Wardens have fought, and yet about them all. They have always defended us from the darkspawn, taking losses so we do not have to. People may have forgotten over the centuries, but nothing has changed. This knowledge has been blessing and burden to Grey Wardens past, and now it shall be your blessing and your burden. What's on your mind?
As a Grey Warden, I'll never lead a normal life, will I?
No, you won't.
And that makes me sad. Wow, you're blunt. I could try, but it wouldn't work. I don't think I was ever meant to be normal. I already knew the answer, don't know why I asked. I don't know, I think I was ever meant to be normal.
I don't think so either. You would not have been happy living a dull, uneventful life, dying in obscurity. You wonder sometimes, don't you? If your life would be better if you weren't who you are.
So no, I like my life. A little.
When I was a young woman in the tower, I came to the realization that the circle would be my life, and I would know no other. Family, love, a simple life. These were things that others took for granted, that I would never have.
All I want is just a simple life. Does it upset you? Greg's always green on the other side. I think you're missing out. Everything that I never have. Does it upset you?
It made me very moody. All I could think of was being trapped in that tower with no way out and no end in sight. I started hating my life and myself, and one night I found myself in the tower's chapel. I was seeking refuge, maybe answers.
Stan trying to get screen time because he's not in my party. Chandler doesn't offer much of either. The financing. You must have come to terms with your life eventually. It's hard to imagine you a moody youth. The financing.
I must have looked tearful or made some noise, because the revered mother came out and decided to speak to me. And because I had no one else to talk to, I talked to her. I must have said many silly things, but she told me that the Maker puts us all on our paths for a reason, and fighting our intended course is what causes so much anguish.
That made you feel better?
I thought the old biddy was full of rubbish. I was 15, maybe 16, and I knew everything. So I left, but I always found my way back to that chapel. And as the years passed, I began to see the truth of her words. We were supposed to be polar opposites, mage and priest. But we weren't. There was much about us that was the same.
All this happy nonsense is going to make me throw up. I suppose priests have to give up a lot too.
The revered mother had lived in the chantry all her life, as I had been in the tower for all of mine. She taught me that you can find your family in the people around you, that you can love your work and find fulfillment in duty, and there is joy even in self-sacrifice. If you put others before yourself, then their well-being is yours, and their happiness is your happiness.
Would you hate me if I said that you were full of rubbish? It won't be easy to live that way.
You can scream and cry and be angry about life as a Grey Warden. Or you can accept it
Sorry,
and allow
hit my mic.
yourself to see
My
the
bad.
good in it. This is your choice.
Hells yeah.
What's on your mind?
One last question. I'd like to ask you something about the circle.
I will answer to the best of my ability.
Oh. What did you want to say at the tower?
The circle is in good hands. Irving knows what to do, and he doesn't need me underfoot. For now,
Fair enough.
I will support those that battle the Darkspawn. I do feel I left things unfinished in Ostagar. There is so much left to do, and I would be part of it.
But you left the children?
Yes, I did leave them. But if the Blight is not stopped, all of them will face suffering greater than what was seen in the tower. The Grey Wardens,
true.
all 2 of you, need all the help you can get. I will see this through to the bitter end, and after that, if I am still left standing, then I will return to the circle.
I'm sure you'll be able to return if you so choose.
Perhaps.
Yep.
What's on your mind?
More questions.
I will answer to the best of my ability.
I know why'd kick me out there. How'd you become a mage?
People don't become mages. They are born mages. The talent just surfaces later. But
Yes.
you are asking how I ended up at the circle. I was brought there by the Templars, just like many of the other apprentices. I don't remember very much. I was very young then.
Okay. What about your family?
I didn't have a family. I never knew my real parents. My earliest memory was of hiding in a hayloft on a farm, trying to keep warm. I was found, and the farmer's wife was kind enough not to send me away. But they had children of their own, and I was never made to feel welcome. The eldest son was the worst. He was always calling me a stray, and throwing anything he could get his hands on at me. And I don't know how it happened, but one day, he just found his son. Fortunately, there was a large trough nearby.
Serves him right.
He ran screaming, dripping head and all, to his mother. I was shut up in the barn, with a bowl of water and a crust of hard bread. The Templars arrived several mornings later.
What happened when you arrived at the tower? What terrible experience for a child?
The barn kept me safe from the village children, and the stones they would hurl at me. I was afraid, yes, but it could have been much worse. I'll never forget the moment the Templars led me into the entrance hall of the tower. I had never seen anything so grand in my life. I stopped being afraid then. I knew I was home.
Yeah, it's in a moment now. That's a great story. Little did you know, it was just a predator prison. It's a great story.
Well, that's about all there is to my tale. That's how I came to the circle.
What's life like in the
I
tower?
would be lying if I said it was easy. First, there were rules, and we were constantly watched to make sure we behaved appropriately. Then there was the study of magic. We had to cast the spells just so, control the effects completely. A single word spoken incorrectly, a gesture out of sync, and lack of focus. And we needed to have perfect focus, or we would be in danger.
At least you're in danger of magic dangers from what?
From Fade spirits. If we were careless, they would enter our minds, and we would become abominations. Without the circle and my mentors, I would not have been where I am today. And there was joy in life at the circle. The joys of fellowship, in knowing that you were not alone in your struggles. In spite of everything, I was happy in the tower, and I loved it.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. There's something else I want to discuss with you right now. There's a fucking hair somewhere. There. Cool. Win done. We'll do Morgan too real quick. Do-do-do.
What do you
Not
wish
like
of
that.
me?
This is
If you
excellent.
must.
Can you teach others to become shapeshapers?
I cannot teach you, no. But any other mages
Yes,
that cared
yes.
to learn, yes, I could do that. Send
Interesting,
whoever
okay.
you wish my way, and I shall teach them what I can in the camp, provided they possess the will to even make the attempt.
Okay. Position looks. Yeah, okay.
What do you wish of me?
So that I get
You
specializations.
must.
Where do I get the I need to decide what I want for specialization. And then where to look up where to find that, or like ask where to find that. I have to look into them. It's not really what it seems to be.
Well, that depends, does it not? What does she seem to be?
A powerful Maleficar.
You mean, is she truly the Flemeth of legend and story?
Yes.
Tell me, how much do you know of the tale? The one that the chastened still tell of my mother, to frighten them into obedience.
I didn't even know there was such thing. I've heard a little of it. I'm more interested in the truth.
I can relay what Flemeth once told me herself, and you can decide whether or not 'tis the truth, if you desire.
Sounds interesting.
As the tale is sung by the bards, there was a time when Flemeth was young and beautiful, a fair lass in a land of barbarian men, the desire of any who saw her.
This how long ago was this?
Many centuries before this land was even named Ferelden. The tales say that Flemeth fell in love with Osen the bard and fled the castle of her husband, the dread Lord Conabar, and that he swore vengeance for her infidelity. In truth, my mother claims that 'twas Osen who was her husband, and Conabar the jealous lord who looked on from afar. Lord Conabar approached young Osen and offered him wealth and power in exchange for his lovely wife, and Osen agreed.
He sold his wife to another man.
The life of a bard is a poor one, and love fades in the wake of hunger. 'Twas Flemeth who suggested the arrangement. All would have been well had Lord Conabar kept his end of the bargain. But he was a foul man who bargained with coin he did not possess. Osen was led off to a field and slain, left for dead. Flemeth spoke to the spirits and learned of the deed, and swore revenge.
Spoke to spirits or demons. But once she now married to a wealthier man, that he truly loved Osen then?
That was not the point. Conabar had no honor, so she would not have him. Flemeth begged the spirits to aid her, and 'twas they who slew Conabar. The demon the legend tells of came later. Lord Conabar's allies chased Flemeth, you see. Chased her to the wilds, and there she hid. There she found the demon, and he
The dragon.
made her strong. The legends all speak of the great hero Cormac, he who defeated Flemeth and her great army when she invaded the lowlands centuries later. All lies.
Huh. Court stands for Zeta, which she never invaded, or he never defeated her.
The truth of the matter is that there was never an invasion. As Flemeth tells it, the Chastened never raised an army under her banner, and she never fought with any warrior named Cormac. Cormac led a brutal civil war against his own people, and later claimed it was to vanquish evil that had taken root amongst the lords. Thus, he was hailed a hero. Flemeth was only attached to the legend much later. Perhaps 'twas due to the great war with the Chastened that eventually came, but Mother claims not to know how it began.
Do you believe her version? How is it that Flemeth has survived so long? Legend tells Flemeth had many daughters. Are abominations usually insane horrors? Since sword, thank you. Do you believe her
I
version?
do not believe everything that Flemeth claims. Oft it seems her bitterness has colored her memories. But on the whole, yes, I believe this tale, if not all.
Okay. Has she survived so
The demon
long?
within her has transformed her into something else.
A dragon,
An
yes.
abomination, perhaps some would say. I know not. I only know my mother is clever, and she is part of the wilds as it is part of her. But she is no immortal. She bleeds. A blade in her heart would kill her like any other, were it lucky enough to find her.
Legend tells Flemeth had many daughters.
You ask if I have sisters. I have asked of this myself. The stories tell of many witches of the wilds after all, not just the one. And these tales existed long before I did. Flemeth refuses to speak of other daughters, if they existed. So, should I believe I am her first? I doubt that too.
Why would she refuse to speak of them? Because she is them.
The Chastened tell of a falling out between Flemeth and her daughters. They say that one day she hunted them all through the wilds and ate their hearts.
True.
It may be true, I have never seen another witch or heard of one. Perhaps one day Flemeth will eat my heart as well.
Now she's out calling about it, but when she found out it's actually real, she's like, hold up, Panda, I need you to slay this fucking dragon. And story, thank you.
Flemeth tells it with far more embellishment than I, but you are welcome. Dare I ask of your own mother? Few are abominations of legend, 'tis true, but I find myself curious nevertheless.
My mother is useless drunk, if you must know. There's nothing really much to say about her. I love her. What else do you want to know? Yeah, useless drunk.
Ah, then you have my sympathies for what it is worth. Which is very little, I am certain. It matters not. Let us move on.
+5. Hey, look at that.
What do you wish of me?
I see
If you
something.
must.
Well, we've asked that.
What do you
And
wish of me?
personal. Can we ask more
We
personal
only
things
have,
now?
So 'tis as good a time as any.
Why are you still here? Well, that is going to result in minus, so never mind. Cool. That's Morgan done. Let's buy / sell some
You and your friends are
stuff.
formidable folk, indeed. It's good to
Any
have
good
you along.
rumors?
There's outrage over what Tyrn Loghain did to the hunters out of Oswin, letting them
Oh.
run starved, helpless. I think Tyrn Loghain meant that to be a lesson, to make everyone think twice about continuing this fight. It's going to do exactly the opposite, you ask me. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take
Okay.
it for what it is.
Your wares. Do you have new healing items? No. I don't know if he gets new items the longer we go or not, but oh, you got some crazy. Oh well, this one's crazy because it's like 70 billion K. Willpower, nature resistance, spells, stamina resistance. Okay. Let's just sell some stuff and things. Silver ring. 10 gold. Iron ring. It's even less, but sure. Golden ring. 25. Other songbook. I know this is a selling thing or not. Diamond. Sure. Let's see white error. Can I? Instead of newest type. Thank you. Oh, these are gifts. But would I give these? Because like gemstones, they would need it, right? So should I give these to the people over there instead? Maybe. Let's see. Which one's gemstones? Gems. Give all malachites. Gems. Topazes. Yes. Credit materials to daily, sure. Alfred, I think I use for.
Everything brings us closer to victory.
Yes, I never want to give all material things. Okay, if that's all the ones
Your
that
friends are formidable folk, indeed.
give there, then I can sell the other ones. Oxbone, gift, and scroll gift, and it says grace gift. Wait, what? Where are they? Oh, here. Emerald, sell. Fluorspar, sell. Greenstone, sell. Garnet, sell. But it goes as a gift. Interesting. No, right, there's so many. Okay, let's quickly give the gifts before we end the episode. Okay, for Alistair, we got the Onyx Demon Statuette.
Is that for me?
+6, hell yeah.
Really?
68, okay, you know, we're getting back to the next level, let's go. Then for Dog, it's the Oxbone real quick. There you go, doesn't really matter because you have that, but you know, it's more inventory space. Then for Liliana, it's the Andraste's Grace.
Flowers?
Oh.
For me? They smell lovely. And there's something so familiar
Here's a good
about
cutscene.
them. These were my mother's flowers. She would sprinkle the dry petals amongst her clothes. Oh, they smell just like her. Thank you so much.
Well, you're welcome. New ability. Oh, well, that's great. Not that I really care, because I don't have your friendship or anything, but sure. I mean, I don't use it in battle, but sure. Thank you. Then for Morgan over here, we got Silver Medallion. There you go.
A fine gift.
Hey,
You
20
have my
neutral.
thanks.
You're only at 20? How, bro? Jesus, okay, anyway, it's fine. For Ogren, we have the Legacy White Cheer.
By my ancestors, this is a wonderful gift.
And then for Best Girl Win, it's the Fancy Scroll.
Oh, marvelous.
74, hell yeah, hell yeah. And for Zevron is the Dalish Gloves, which makes sense.
Gloves?
Oh,
You're giving me gloves? What for?
I thought you might like them.
I did not mean to sound ungrateful. It is just... Wait, these are Dalish, are they not? My mother was Dalish,
Hey.
and had a pair very similar to these. The leather was less thick, and it had more embroidery, but these are very close, and quite handsome.
You're welcome.
Do I seem surprised? Perhaps I am. Still, I appreciate the fact that you even thought of me. No one has simply given me a gift before. Thank you.
There we go. Zevron, Win approves, Ogren approves, Morgan approves. Everyone approves. Items received. Oh, what? Newest. Leather gloves. Oh, it gave me other gloves. Cool. That I will never use, but sure. Thank you. Cool. That was beautiful. Then we'll have to head to the Dalish camp to see if we can find anything out about Wynnes' old student. Here, of course, Wynnes' regret. We have to see if we can find that. Flemeth, I still think is a little too strong. Like, we leveled up like once, I think, since then, so I don't think it's gonna matter that much. Alistair's family is in Denerim, which is also where we have to go next for the main quest. Guard a small painted box, requested by... well, this is just side quest, I guess. But it's also the main quest, so we have to do the Blights, the Arl of Redcliffe. But it's all saying it's completed. Loading now. Current quest, completed quest. I don't know. Anyway, that's the main quest at least. We have to go to Denerim. So we'll go to the Dalish camp, see if we can find anything out about our student. If we can't, then it's time to go to Denerim, search for Alistair's sister, and start doing the main quest, search for the Urn of Ashes to save Mr. Redcliffe, the Earl Eamon of Redcliffe, of course. It's going to be very fun. There was a very much an in-between episode, but that's also fine. Of course, it's also fun to have. We talked to a lot of people, you know, we learned a lot more about the Wynn, a lot more about Alistair, a little bit about Morgan, but more about Flemeth through Morgan than more about Morgan, to be honest. But Morgan actually is lower in friendship than I thought. I guess it's all the, like, I don't like you doing the good thing stuff. That's really pushing her down in terms of friendship. I think I have like 2 more gifts or something that are like just like you can give to everyone and just like gifts for everyone. I feel like maybe I need to give them to her to have her be a little bit warmer, maybe a little bit more thing, or just kill Flemeth in like a few episodes and then she'll be extremely happy with little me. But thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, subscribe for more, and I'll see you all once again. Merry Christmas. Hope you all enjoyed the day or have enjoyed today, and I'll see you all tomorrow for more Dragon Age where we go to Denerim. Bye bye.